Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am your entrepreneurship tutor, Professor Henry Bwisa of Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Now, recently, this is my latest YouTube video. In this YouTube, I was talking about the Kenyan grading system, and I said we grade at Form 4 level the gradings A, B, C, D, and E, and then pupils who pass with A and B and C plus enter the university, but pupils who pass with the D and E, C minus, D and E, don't have university entry, and therefore some despair. So in my YouTube, this YouTube link of mine, I have talked about not to despair when you have D or E. I showed the channels of working through your D and E and ending up really living successful and independent life. But then a number of my fans reached me asking me to guide their children, the pupils who got D and E, on what career, what courses, what certificates, what diplomas they can go into. I am saying I will need, let's say, a boot camp if you want, gather the students and talk to them and assess them and see their likes and their dislikes, do what we call maybe a SWOT analysis, so that I effectively do that. But for startups, I am saying, me and you, the parent, you can actually help your child to identify his or her future career. Both of you, father, mother, we can help your children to identify a future career. I'm giving just the minimum of what you can do. Yes, this is John Holland. John Holland, a great philosopher. He created the career development model, which he called RIASEC. Realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, conventional. People he discovered through his research that people can generally be put into those 6 personalities. The realistic people, the doers, the people who do, who want to do it. The investigative personality, the thinkers. They think, they use more of their imaginative, cognitive domain, imagining and analyzing and logic. But the doers use their hands to do. Then there is the artistic. These ones are imaginative. They create. Then there are the social. These are like the helpers. Then there are enterprising, the persuaders, negotiators. And then there's conventional, the organizers. So, we can observe our children, according to John Holland, we can observe our children and see what they like most, what they are engaged in most, and therefore we can now categorize them in these personalities. And each personality may require a certain cause to realize or to bring out that particular personality at the end. So, here we are. Let's take realistic, the doer. If your child likes to work, like with animals, if you are out there in the rural areas, likes to use tools to make things with his own hand, observe the child. Likes animals, likes doing things, making things with his own hands. Look at those pictures. You know, your child avoids socializing, just grouping and doing, is always doing something on his or her own. Your child, your realized is hardworking. You are observing, or you recall it from the childhood, how that child was behaving. You know, they like physical activities like swimming, like biking. They are always punctual. When there is a duty to do, a schedule to do, they are very punctual, you know, hardworking. And whenever they start something, they finish it. They never leave undone things. That characteristics, if you can see them in your child, that is a realistic, that's a doer. The possible careers or the possible courses that child can go is like carpentry, electrician, the masonry, welding, plumbing, beauty therapy, food and beverage. These are certificate and even diploma courses that child that you have identified these characteristics in him or her, that can go back to my YouTube and get the D and the E as talked there. So there you are. As a parent, you definitely can observe some of these characteristics if they are the dominant, because one child can have a lot of characteristics in them, but the dominant one. So that is realistic, and these are the possible courses, possible careers that you may want to advise your child to take. The investigative, the thinkers, look, they use their brains, they think, you know, they ask many questions, very inquisitive, cool and calm, always asking questions. Mommy, where did I come from? Mommy, Daddy, where do people go when they die? All those inquisitivity, you know, they keep on trying out some things, you know, trying this, trying the other. That is investigative thinker. The possible careers is mass communication and journalism. You know, a journalist always wants to, you know, as can be investigative journalism, political journalism, crime journalism, business journalist, arts, celebrity journalist, education and even sport. Information technology, quantity surveying will also fit that child who is the thinker, always asking questions, cool and calm, you know, keeping on trying out this or the other. Those are some of the possible careers that you may advise your child to go to. The enterprising, the persuader, you know, you find this child when they are with others, he convinces others, listen to him. He changes others' opinions, you know, very self-confident. You look at your child, he's a risk lover. Look, you can see like those girls. These are girls high in the tree, going to look. They are also in one of my videos. Very risk-loving. They don't like those rules and routine chores and routine jobs. They like something new. You know, they don't always follow the rules. Not that they just break them for the sake of it, but you'll say, you know, this is a rule. They may not follow it, but put something like better or even positive, even after having broken the rule. So these are like TV, mass communication, again, TV producer, sales and marketing, radio announcer. So mass communication can also be a good career for this child. You see? Now, the artists, the creators, look, acting. Look at what they are doing. You see, they are involved in activities like those. You know, they imagine things. Very imaginative. They paint. They draw. They write stories. They play with instruments, producing music out of just even a debe or any drum or any instrument in the house. You know, they make jokes, pleasing others, you know, and the originality is like their own things. It comes from deep inside them. These are like they're singers, photographers, they're comedians, again, journalists, designers, architects. These are some of the certificate courses you may want to advise your child who displays those characteristic, artistic and creative characteristics. Look at this.
I captured this lady trying to decorate. Now this is a towel, a normal towel. Look at how she started. Look at how she's doing. Look.
An artistic, creative, imaginative.
She's gone. She's gone. She's done it. Now she started here. She's doing it. Look at how she's doing it. She's doing it. This is hospitality. She is in the hospitality industry. Now look at what she has done now. Scan it. Look. Look at how she's doing it. Now here they are. Look. 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 Wow. Look. She has. What has she made now? Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, it's like a duck. Now, this one, how did you do it? Now, she has made a decoration, a duck out of towels. Now she has started again. Look at what she's doing. This is hospitality.
Imaginative.
You trained or you just learned it? What did you train? Madam, hiyo ulitrain au ni kufundisha watu mwenyewe? Mwenyewe tu ukiona watu wanakifanya au inakuja tu in the head. She said she was not trained anywhere. She just look at what she's doing. Look at what she's doing. Look at that.
I asked her, and she says some of these things she sees them on the internet. She downloads them. She says how other people are doing, and then she produces her own.
She just
we have children like that.
She just imagines it.
Imagine, and she's writing a story. Look.
Now, she's making like. Sasa hiyo ni maji. Hiyo unafanya what is that? Oh, kitu kama tausi, hii ni mabao. Hiyo ambayo umefanya utaitaje? Ni ndege gani umefanya? Oh, kama tausi. Sasa hiyo ni so she's like doing like a peacock. She says she's making now the tail of a peacock. Now you see becoming yani sasa inakunywa maji au kitu ya mbele ni nini? So there it is. Look at how she's decorating it.
You see?
Wonderful.
Out of towels, wonderful. She has made
this is
a peacock, a bird,
and I'm sure
that's the tail, and it is drinking water from. Get it? Now you can write a story. I went to the river, I saw a peacock, it was sleeping down, it was drinking water. This is artistic hospitality industry.
Look at that. And now she has, wow, now she has made like a peacock. And this is what she's doing in front there. Just from towels, making the decorations.
Interior designer, if you want. Designing. You know? Sculpture.
In a minute or two, she has made a bird drinking water, sitting down and drinking water. Ama tunahitaji ni hivyo. Okay. Na unasema ati wewe huku train hii unaangalia tu, ulikuwa unaangalia wapi watu wakifanya, umefanya kwingine au ni nyumbani au una download kwa mtandao na unajifundisha mwenyewe. Sasa hii ni kama self training. I see. Na sasa mtu akisema uende utrain wengine kufanya hivi kama watu wa kisiwa nini, unaweza enda. Na mtu akitaka kukupata na kupataje? She's telling someone can call you, come and do it for us. Watakufikiaje? Unaweza kusema jina lako na namba yako.
Stella Nekesa 0726657343.
So this is still an Nekesa, and you say, what did you do? What training? And I mean, hii hospitality naona unafanya kwa hoteli. You have a certificate au nini? Ulimaliza wapi ndio ukakuja hapa?
She eventually told me she did not go to any college. But this, you can see, this is artistic. She's in the hospitality industry. She can do design, she can do interior design, she can do storytelling, she can take care of, you know, like arresting the mind. People look at the drawings and they relax. Now, the other characteristic, personality, organizer, conventional, your children like working in groups. That child, one child, like controlling others. They keep playing group games. Good memory of names, of places, of dates. Spells very accurately. You spot that in the, playing with others, telling stories to others, like leading others. The possible careers, librarian, project management, business administration, human resource management, all those certificates and diplomas, accounting and finance, procurement and supply chain management. I keep referring you to my YouTube that created this YouTube video that you are now watching. So there you are. Social helpers. Your children enjoy helping others, enjoy taking care of the younger ones. They have feelings for others. They act as mediators when there's a dispute. Watch your children. Some of them will be displaying those characteristics. They are not competitive. They are deeply devoted to the family and the work. Careers will be like police, veterinary, tourism, nursing, teacher. So, we have seen therefore how many characteristics. We have seen the investigative, personality, the artistic personality, social personality, enterprising personality, conventional personality, realistic, and all this. If you watch very carefully, you will see your children, some can display all of them, but one will be dominant. You see? thinker, persuader, artistic. We have seen now a practical example. Organizers, social helpers, and indeed, I'm now saying, for startups, this can guide you to gauge what kind of certificate training you want your child to go to. But the best thing is when we have organized a boot camp and they do games and they do, together group, it will come out a lot better than when you are doing it on your own. So I'm saying, if you enjoyed it, please like it. Please share it. Let others also see it. Subscribe. When you subscribe, then whenever we post video on this channel, you'll be alerted and you'll be the first one to see it. But you see, if you also wish to support us so that we do research, we bring you more, we assist each other, please, you can donate. And to donate, just visit www.mukmik.co.ke and the direction for donation will be there. But you can also use the Lipa Buy Goods number 5476465 to donate and help us bring you more. So, guide your child. Don't leave the child choose alone. Together, everybody achieves more. That's the meaning of team. Team, T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. Thank you and have a joyful day. Want you.